Yo, welcome to the channel where we keep it real, raw, and respectfully sarcastic. Hi, I'm Darryl, and if you're tired of fairy tale expectations in the real world economy, you're in the right place. We're talking about gold diggers who treat 50-50 like a horror movie, women who want six-figure men while saving their own money, and beauty budgets they expect you to sponsor. So go ahead, hit that like button and smash subscribe, and let's break down these wild videos together, one delusion at a time.
Look, ladies, if you really have high standards, you will never have to tell a man. He will already intuitively know. Men can pick up on the fact whether or not women are within their standards fairly quickly. Take it from me, there's zero reason for you to shout your boundaries to the world. A woman with high standards carries herself with such a poise, and she has this energy that just speaks for itself. It's why I said men will just know intuitively. The girl who's always shouting about how she has such high standards and will never let a man do this or never let a man do that or break this or whatever the heck it is usually the first to break her own boundaries. We all know that girl. A high-value woman and a woman with high standards will not have to tell a man what he did wrong. She will simply leave. The need to chase a man when he pulls away absolutely repulses her. It's not a green light for her to try and prove her self-worth. So if you ever feel like you have to ask a man for princess treatment, you're not acting like a princess. So be about your business. If he doesn't approach you, it's because he knows that you aren't within his reach. And that's fine because another man will step up to the plate. Just keep doing you.
Let me get this straight. A high-volume woman doesn't chase, doesn't explain, and doesn't ask for anything because apparently telepathy is now a standard relationship skill. Sis, if your standards are so high that you're dating imaginary men who just get it, maybe the problem isn't the men. Maybe it's that you've confused self-worth with silent treatment. Well, newsflash, being quiet, dramatic, and repulsed doesn't make you royal. It just makes you single and confusing.
If your wife can spend more than you make, like you need to make more monies, 150, maybe to 250,000 a year would be comfortable for sure. The more the merrier, but
300,000, like I guess if they made less than that, I feel like we wouldn't have the lifestyle I wanted, so I would work. Like life's expensive.
Anywhere from 70 to 100K.
I would have to say 127.
$500,000. Is that bad?
Probably 150 to $250,000 a year.
Ideally, my husband needs to be making like 650,000.
Yeah, this generation is cooked.
She wants a man who makes $650,000 a year. But brings in $6.50 worth of peace. Ma'am, if you're dating Bezos in your head, at least bring Amazon Prime energy.
If a man ever says something about like going 50-50, don't date him. If he doesn't pay for the meal, don't ever go on another date with him. Men that are financially stable are happy to pay for a date with you. And men that value women, that see you as potential wife material, they're gonna pay for your dates because they know the value that you bring. This whole like 50-50, men are high out of their mind if they really think we're gonna do that. My husband paid for every single date we went on. I don't think that women can really take men seriously when they don't pay for the dates. How can you really respect a guy that doesn't pay for your meal on a date? Women will lose respect for you. This whole 50-50 thing is such a joke. Mind you, I'm an attorney. I believe...
Oh, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Also, you're an attorney making six figures. But you can't split a $40 dinner? Girl, you out here cross-examining men's wallets while your own bank account's in witness protection. You don't want a date. You want financial aid with appetizers.
Men with power, men of value, cheat because they should. A lot of you ladies aren't going to like what I have to say, but I don't really give a French toast doggone. Because when you are in the top 10% of men, and almost 100% of women want you, just like Pringles, you can't just eat one, or Lay's or whatever. Why is it that so many women today seem to really honestly believe that in a connected world, a man who has separated himself and rose to the top has to be limited to you?
Being a female in today's society society, you just can't fucking win. If you fuck too many guys, okay, you're a slut, you're a whore, no one wants you. But then, if you're a virgin, it's like, okay, well, like, I can't hit, so, like, what's the fucking point of talking to this girl? Like, I don't want her either. But what really, really, really fucking pisses me off is when people tell me, Susie, you're too masculine. Like, what are you trying to compensate for? Like, why are you so angry, so volatile? You act like a fucking man. Why would a man want you? No shit, I'm fucking angry and masculine. When you go through shit, you change, you act different. But guess what? I love being masculine. I love the traits that I have. Why? Because the career I'm going into, I wouldn't even have if it wasn't for those traits. And guess what? Males are only intimidated by girls like that because they know that those types of girls will never fucking need them. Because those types of girls are 100% self-reliant. And it really pisses me off because then if you're not 100% self-reliant and you do depend on a guy, right? You know, but you look pretty, you do the dishes, you clean, well, then you're useless. And then you're a female that does nothing and you're a fuck maid, basically. Like, you act like they're fucking mommy. So you can literally not win as a female. So do whatever you want. Do whatever the fuck you want. Because males are gonna bitch anyways. Because if you're not fitting their needs, they don't give a shit. If you're not fitting the profile of what they need at that point in time, what they need in a woman, because they're so fucking insecure that they need specific things, that way you can cater to them in whatever way that they'd like, just fucking do what you want. Because guess what? You're not gonna win anyways. And the real, actual man will love you for you.
Headache.
Sorry.
Man, I got a headache.
Y'all a couple?
Yes.
How long y'all been dating?
2 years.
2 years? How the relationship been going?
Good. Pretty good.
This should be entertaining.
Today we're gonna do a loyalty test, right? So a loyalty test. So we gonna have y'all go through each other's phone and see who been loyal and who not loyal. You cool with that?
Yeah.
You cool with that?
Of course.
Of course. All right, but so we're gonna let him go through your phone first. So we're gonna start with you. Open it. You gotta open. We can't go through a locked phone. All right, I'm gonna help you go through it, my boy. All right. You know Kevin?
Kevin, yeah, that's one of her friends.
One of her friends?
Yeah, close friend.
You trust him?
Yeah, he cool. I hanged out with Kevin a couple times.
You know Quan? I seen some heart emojis right there. You know Quan?
Bro, nah, I don't know no Quan.
Who is Quan? Who is Quan?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Nobody. He's nobody. He's nobody.
Like, you should already know me. Like, you know I ain't going for that.
So you mind if we call Quan right now and find out what the heart emojis gotta...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right, call Quan.
Oh, hey, babe.
Just come home.
What did...
I'll put out for later when we going out dinner.
Yo, who is this?
I'm Quan. Who this?
Quan who? Who is Quan?
Why you worried?
Because you on my girl phone.
Nah, she mine, bro.
Hold up. Yeah.
What?
Oh! Who is that? Who is Quan?
He's my friend.
He said you was girlfriend.
Hey, bro.
Something like that.
You dating me?
Who said I was dating you?
Emotional, damn it.
You want the truth? Here's the truth. Everyone always wants to know how come I decided to marry someone 12 years older than me. Here's the truth. This is what you want to know? I got you. I'll give you all the tea. I don't want to work. So I married someone older than me who would appreciate how much younger and beautiful I was, so that way I would never have to work. You could call it a gold digger if you want. I call it marrying strategically.
She belongs to the streets.
I just think it's hard to date in Atlanta. I think that for me, I never really had to date in Atlanta. I was always in something when I was overseas. So when my friends would complain about dating, I was like, man, this guy, boom, 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 this is what happened. Then I actually came home and experienced. I said, boy, it ain't nothing out here, because this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with multiple men who claim they're monogamous, and they might not be. They might be into polygamy. You're dealing with guys who want to say they're...
DL?
Yeah, well, not say they're DL, but they on the DL.
They on the DL.
So they dating a guy somewhere. And then you're dealing with just the guys, the masses, the ones who want all the girls.
Yes, the men who date Sheila, Jackie, Kim.
The one who's selling these dreams.
And
I said they need to stop selling these dreams.
Cool with it or you ain't.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell Hold on, man. Where you going?
I'm gonna go in the store. You said you was taking me shopping.
Come on, I was gonna take you shopping, but not no Louis Vuitton.
This is where I want to go shopping at. Where
Come
else
on.
you thought we was gonna go?
Man, come on, Forever 21. What you on? I'm not gonna take you to Louis
Forever
Vuitton.
21, boy. I'm not no Forever 21 ass.
Come on, man.
What the fuck is talking
You
about?
tripping, man. We going to
No,
Forever
come
21,
on,
dude.
we're going to Louis Vuitton.
Come on, dude. I haven't even been knowing you for that long. This is our second date, dude. You
Okay,
tripping,
but
bro.
if you want to date me, you need to be able to keep up.
Come on,
And
listen.
I
I'm not
shop
gonna
at
take you to
places
no
like
Louis Vuitton, bro. This is the second date, bro. I said I was gonna take you shopping Forever 21. That's the only place we going.
I'm not finna shop at no fucking
But then, hey,
Forever
listen,
21.
hey,
You got me fucked up.
we not going to
You
no Louis
finna come take me
Vuitton.
shopping
No,
up here?
no, I'm good, bro.
Because I don't want to talk to
Listen,
no
I'm
man
good.
who
Listen,
take
I'm not
me
even finna be
shopping
arguing
at
with you in the
Louis
mall like you tripping. I'm gone, bro. Yeah, I'm gone because your ass tripping. Man, you tripping, bro. Hell no, bro. Man, but yeah, whatever.
Is that all it is? It's just that it's a chain restaurant?
No, it's cheap. That's what I keep telling
Okay,
you.
well, I have a rule, right, where I'm not going to take anyone on the first...
I don't care about your rule. Any guy has never had a problem with taking me anywhere I want to go. So why do you have a problem?
I have a problem because you sound very entitled, very stuck up.
I'm not entitled. I just know my worth, and my worth is not Olive Garden. Like clearly, like do I look like Olive Garden?
Let me guess. You got standards.
Like who? Everyone should have standards. Like what is that about? What is Olive Garden
Look,
about?
that's not standards. That's just being stuck up and like.
But
like,
you see the way that I'm dressed. You saw the way that I'm dressed, and you brought me here. Like at
Yes,
this point, it's
I see
low-key disrespectful. And you got me these cheap grocery store flowers. Like you're at this point, you're disrespectful. Yes, you're disrespecting me. Like why would you bring me here? Like. Do I look like I eat Olive Garden? Like, be for real.
But I brought you here because it's a restaurant. It's a chain. I mean, look, here, if you have a problem with Olive Garden, we could go to IHOP right over there.
IHOP?
Yeah, IHOP right over there.
Like, what?
It's a restaurant. Like,
it's not even breakfast time. Why would I want to eat breakfast?
It doesn't even matter. It's a chain restaurant,
it's
yes.
It's a chain restaurant, exactly.
But it's a restaurant. That's the key point.
It's like fast food.
It's not fast food.
Yes, it is.
Look, if I took you to a McDonald's, I'd understand you being pissed off. But, like, this is not McDonald's.
This might as well be.
This is like $30 a plate.
This might as well be. It's not $30 a plate. It might as well be.
Okay, I don't know what you order, but when I order $30 a plate, you can get some nice food here. Okay?
I'm not eating here. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm not eating. I'm not getting out the car and I'm not eating here. Like, what don't you understand?
Okay.
Like,
if you got a problem with it, you can get out of my car.
No, I'm not getting out. Take me home.
You can get out.
I'm not getting out. Just get in the car and take me home.
I'm not gonna take you anywhere.
I don't even know where I am, and you're just gonna make me get out?
You can call an Uber. Because if money's not an issue, I mean, yeah, you can get an Uber.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm not gonna drive you anywhere.
Well, you can keep your cheap flowers. I don't want them. I'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't need you.
Yeah.
Because you brought me here, like, what was the point of that?
Yeah, no,
like, what's your problem?
You have a great rest of your day.
Like, you could just leave.
I am leaving.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, shout out to the king who turned that Olive Garden date into a drive-through dismissal. She said she was too good for breadsticks, so he served her a reality check and made her Uber it home. Sis said money ain't your problem? Good, because that ride was on you, princess. We don't simp around here.
Okay, this is it. Argument of woman, watch him walk out the door. What do I mean by that? I mean just that if you are an argumentative woman, you're going to drive him right out of the door. I don't care how much he loves you. I'm a woman and I don't even want to hear all that arguing, complaining. No man wants to come home from working hard all day, doing everything for you, to hear you complaining and nagging about anything and everything and being completely and totally unreasonable and crazy and mean. No man wants to deal with that. So if that's your issue, you need to go to God and pray about that and ask him to take that devil away. Because that's all that is. Because girlfriend, I don't give a care how much he loves you. He gonna walk right out the door. All right? That's my tip for you.
So you really decided to take me out on a date to Subway?
Yes.
Do you not have money for something nicer? I thought we were gonna go do something else, not this.
I do have money. I just don't have high faith in you.
Seems like his faith was right. Because why the hell are you worried about how much money he has?
Why would you say that?
I feel like you're in it for the money and not for me.
Of course I'm in it for the money.
See, that's why I brought you to Subway.
This is your cue to exit stage left. Hell, Subway got some good ass food.
See what your true character was.
You wanted to see what my true character was by taking me to a rundown fucking place like this. I got dressed this morning. I got up and I got ready and I took a shower and I did all the basics just to come somewhere nicer. I thought we were gonna go to Red Lobster, get margaritas.
That's the best idea ever. So you mean to tell me you don't do the basics daily?
Do something other than this. And you use the app.
I'm sorry, honey. I just did not have high.
You live by yourself.
Yes, I do.
And where do you work?
Papa John's.
That makes sense of why we would come here. Let me guess, you're a delivery driver?
Yes.
Pitiful.
And let me guess. You're dependent on a man so that you can experience Red Lobster. Pitiful.
How old are you again?
I'm 22.
And you wanted to date me?
Yes.
You know, I don't think you should be worried about dating. I think you should be worried about your light bill. Because clearly you couldn't take me somewhere nicer, so I'm not interested.
Girl, bye. You had the address before you went. You know you wanted a damn sub.
Well, sucks for you.
Really work at fucking Papa John's.
Because I would have give you anything you wanted.
But a date to Subway, huh?
Now that's what matters. You little ungrateful gold digger.
I gotta test
You know,
the
that
water.
really proves to me how much you wanted me and how much you valued my time.
I wanted to get to know you. Why does it matter where I take you? I don't have to take you to a steakhouse just to get to know you.
God, I see so many women on TikTok. Of course, they're like liberal, complaining, like, oh my God, dating's so hard in the city. All men are trash. All men are garbage. Blah, blah. It's like, do you think if you've been dating and you're in your late 30s and every man has had an issue with you or not wanting you, do you think at some point the common denominator might be you? Maybe you're the problem. Maybe it's not like the 4.5 billion men on the planet. Trust me when I say there are thousands of people suitable for you. I think it might be you. You might be, if you cannot obtain a partner, you might be nuts. Also, I don't understand this thing, like, it's so hard to date in the city. I understand the challenges of the city. Where would you rather be? The cornfields? Where there's 5 people to date? What, do you want to go to an Amish community? I'm so confused. In the city, you have literally the most amount of options. I don't understand. What's better? What's a better option? I don't understand these things.
Older men don't want older women. I have a hard time believing that older men genuinely see younger women and think, this is my romantic equal. Yeah. Like, I don't think you think that about a 22-year-old, sir. Winston, Charles. I agree. Think back if you can. Don't say anything out loud. Just think about what you were doing at 21. Don't say nothing. See, look at your face. Look at your face. You see what I'm talking about? You don't know yourself enough. You're naive. You're immature. You have no business dating somebody who can buy houses and such.
How much do you weigh?
220.
I weigh 210 and I'm 6'4". I'm sorry, you're 5'8"?
I'm 5'8".
You're about the size of Emmett Smith or Barry Sanders was. You're a running back size. You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right. I accept
So don't come in here and talk about what men should not be able to do when they got to accept somebody who can run out the power I. If you see a woman back a car into a parking space, go the other way. That's a dude. That's a dude. If she backs her car into a parking space, I don't care what she look like getting out. That's a dude. How tall are you?
5'9".
Dress size?
16.
You didn't choose to be single.
I'm sorry?
If you had to rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10 and you can't use 7, face only, no hair extensions, your natural hair, your natural face, what would you give yourself?
Interesting. 8.
Nope.
No?
No. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
How much do you weigh?
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that shit on my channel. You get your big fat ass on somewhere then. God damn! I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Women often register their delusional relationship expectations as standards. But those ain't standards, baby. That's a fallacy, a fantasy wish list, because you've never lived like that. But you want a man to come in and give you something that you have yet to give yourself. So don't talk to me about how grown you is and how your standards are if your bills ain't on auto pay. And your bills are on auto pay, that's a different level of adulting.
I gotta be on auto pay.
You doing that. You are different.
I didn't know that was a thing.
When your bills are on auto pay, you are different.
I don't even know.
You deserve those red bottoms. You deserve that Chanel purse, because that is your standards. That we separated by auto pay.
Major salute to that brother who dropped the mic on Modern Delusion. He said real high value women don't scream standards. They set their bills to auto pay. Now that's a flex. Some of y'all out here confuse the fantasy with femininity. And as the late great Kevin Samuels used to say, you can't handle the truth, but you still need to hear it. So let us know in the comments, was he out of line or did he just say what you were thinking? Either way, he deserves 5 stars and unlimited breadsticks. If you've laughed, nodded, or even clutched your pearls, go ahead and hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this with your boy who's out here paying for many petties that he's never asked for. This channel ain't about bashing women. It's about checking the nonsense. Men, it's time to reclaim a voice in our peace and our position, not with hate but with truth, because a house without a man at the helm, that's not equality. That's just chaos and throw pillows.